guys, so we're gonna make a Taiwanese 5-spice instant pot beef stew. So the best part of a beef you want to use actually is beef shank. So this one is beef shank with bone in. Sometimes you will also see with boneless. They're both great. Beef shank actually in the Western market actually is still priced pretty cheaply. So for this one right now, it's grass-fed. I got it from Whole Foods. It's about $9.99 per pound. The reason it's cheaper than compared when you go to Asian market is because most people are not quite sure how to use beef shank. But if you go to any Asian stores, people know that beef shank is the best type when you actually want to make beef stew. If you can find beef shank, the next thing I will use is probably short ribs. But if you use short ribs, and especially if it's boneless, you want to dice them to larger chunks. More information is listed on the recipe section. So I'm gonna lightly season the beef with some salt, just one side first, and then some black pepper. And now we're gonna seal the beef. Press saute function and wait until the panel says hot. And now we're going to add some avocado oil so we can sear our beef. I'm gonna season the flip side with some salt and pepper as well. So sear each side about 3 to 4 minutes, and we're gonna turn it off, take it out to saute aromatics. Now we sear the beef and set it aside, and then I'm just gonna turn it back to saute function again, wait until it's hot. If there's not enough fat in the pot, you want to add a little bit more avocado oil. Otherwise, you can just saute the aromatics directly. It smells so good already. So we have onions, we have 1 little chili pepper, ginger, garlic. You can see there's a cinnamon stick in there, and also a bay leaf. So season with a little bit salt to saute until they are fragrant, and then saute until the onions turn a little bit more translucent, and then we're gonna put the beef back. Now turn off the saute function, add the beef back, and now we're gonna start adding some other vegetables. So first one, I'm gonna add some carrots. As you can see, I diced them to slightly larger chunks. So this way, after pressure cook, they will still maintain their shape a little bit better. We're also gonna add shiitake mushrooms. These are fresh shiitake mushrooms. You can definitely use the rehydrated one too. Tomatoes, you can also see I dice them to larger chunks, like little wedges. So this way they won't completely disappear after you cook them. I'm also gonna add about 3 to 4, like this is pitted medjool dates. So just roughly break them open, use your hands. They don't have to be perfect. So this will add a little natural sweetness to your beef stew. Now we're gonna add about 1 cup of liquid to the beef stew. So this is beef stock mixed with coconut aminos and 5 spice powder and some salt. Now this is 40 minutes later. You can see that the beef chunks just fall off the bone, and it's so tender and fragrant. You can sprinkle with some chopped scallions like I did, or cilantro, but it's completely optional. And once the broth gets a little bit cooler, it will become thicker too. Delicious. Look at that. I just take them out of the pot so I can show you how I break them. It just literally just fall off the bones. So I can just put chopsticks and just break them apart. I didn't even need to use a fork or knife at all. And it smells amazing, this Chinese Taiwanese style 5-spice beef stew. So guys, definitely swipe up to get a recipe if you're watching this on Instagram. If you're watching this on YouTube, thanks so much for watching. Check out the link below this screen. I will put the link there so you can go get the recipe. It's so good. Thanks for watching.